Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons and I upload every single Tuesday and Sunday. As you saw from the title, we are doing a unicorn party prep with a side of tacos. My daughter is turning 3 and she really wanted a unicorn taco party, two of her favorite things. She did have a unicorn birthday party for her first birthday, so we had a lot of leftover things that we were able to use, but the girl loves unicorns. So if you're new here, I do have 4 kids and birthdays are a really big deal in our house. We like to go all out for birthday parties. We plan them all year round and just the kids and I plan them, like what they want at their parties and what decorations we can do. We look on Pinterest together and it's just our thing and it really brings so much joy to our family. So you'll find a lot of party preps on this channel. I'm sure you can go into a playlist and find all kinds of party preps, but more than anything, I want this video to inspire you to do some things on your own. Like for example here, I am making the cake. I started to try baking, I want to say a couple years ago for their birthdays. I used to just buy their birthday cake, but I've really found a lot of joy in making them myself. And as you can see, I'm just using box mix, no big deal. But yeah, this video is just made to inspire you to try to do some things at home. It does cost a lot less money doing it this way, and I don't know, I've just found a lot of joy in it. So you put the cake in the oven. I just got a unicorn head from Amazon. I wanted it to be different from her first birthday cake, which is like that typical unicorn head that's like layered and has the horn on top and little eyelashes on the front, and you'll see later on in this video, but I was really happy with how it came out. We're also making our unicorn taco cupcakes. I just got these cupcake liners from Michael's actually. I like the metallic look to them. And again, just using box cake mix. We're gluten free, so everything that you'll see in this video is gluten free as well. Whenever I'm doing party prep, I like to get the most stressful thing out of the way, which to me is baking. And then after this, I usually go into the balloon arch. 2 things that are not so much super stressful. Well, actually, yeah, I think baking is very stressful, just me personally, but I like to get the things that are most time consuming out of the way. So baking and the balloon arch are those. And you also saw I just laid out her backdrop in the sun because one of my subscribers said if you lay it out in the sun, it helps the wrinkles come out. It did help a little bit, and like I said, that was the one we had from her first birthday, so it's been, folded up for quite some time. I took everything out of the oven and I'm letting it cool off on the cooling rack for a little while, and you also want to let it cool in the pan for 10 minutes. Now that it's mostly cooled off, I am moving this unicorn head to this little, like, I don't know what to call it. It's a piece of cardboard for cakes that you get from Michael's. So I just wanted to move it to there because it was also stressing me out. Again, you want to let it cool off completely before you do any of that. And now we're getting started on the balloon arch. I love making balloon arches because I feel like it just adds so much to birthday parties. It looks just really pretty, and I don't know, I feel like everyone loves a good balloon arch, including my kids and myself. So I'm just blowing up some balloons. I got a unicorn balloon kit from Amazon, and then I also added some hot pink balloons to it as well, just to kind of tie in all of her favorite colors. And if you don't have this balloon pump, you need it. Also, don't mind me, I was trying to catch up on the Real Housewives of, which one was it? Beverly Hills. I was really behind, but I'm finally caught up in this season. So I, decided to enjoy that before the kids got home from camp. Alright, now that all of our balloons are blown up, I'm just putting them into the balloon tape. It's super easy. You literally just pull the bottom of the balloon through the little holes. I do one going in one direction and the other going in the other direction, but you can do it however you want. You can mix up all of your colors. I was kind of just doing them in color blocks here instead of mixing them all together. And again, I love how this came out. Balloon arches seem super intimidating, but I promise they're very, very easy as long as you leave yourself enough space to hang it. I usually leave a piece of tape on the end, and balloon tape I mean, to make sure I have enough of it to like tack it into the wall or tape it up. And if for some reason you don't have enough room, all you have to do is tie a string onto it and do it that way. Before we put the balloon arch up, I just want to put the backdrop on the wall. You can see a lot of the wrinkles came out just from it being in the sun. It's not perfect, but it looks much better than it did. So I stood up on the chair without remembering to give Chris a tack. So we are tacking this up to the wall. And yes, I don't mind like little tack holes in our wall, but if you do, you can use some really strong tape. So I put that up, and you can see how I'm going to go ahead and tie this into the little hole on the balloon tape to make sure I have enough of it to like tack it to the wall or tie it to something. Now that that's all up, I'm just embellishing my balloon arch with some smaller balloons. This also came in that balloon kit, but you can add whatever you want to this. I'm also going to be adding little taco cutouts to the balloons that I am going to be making on my CRICUT. But yeah, this is nice too, especially if you find like gaps that you don't really know how to fix. You can always just tape additional balloons to your balloon arch. And now we're just putting the tablecloth on. We did invest in buying a couple of these tables and some chairs because we are the ones that host pretty much every holiday, and we like having the birthday parties at our house. Okay, now that that is all done, I am going to start using my CRICUT. I'm trying to make Ella a birthday banner. I just really need to sit down and learn how to use the CRICUT better than I already know, because I swear every time I try to do anything on here, as far as like new things like banners and stuff, I just don't fully understand how to use it. So I stayed up the night before making her that little happy birthday Ella on the CRICUT studio, design studio, and I sat there and put little individual holes on every single letter, and those holes didn't cut out on the letters. I don't know why. So you're going to see here, I literally had to hole punch every single letter. I also probably would have made the letters even bigger if I had planned it out better, or I would have just bought her a happy birthday banner on Etsy. But, you know, A for effort, I tried. And I did pay, I think it was only like $2 for the little pattern for the tacos. So that's what you're going to see here. So you can see here, this is what it looks like once it's all done. I did put a little staple in it once I got all the layers together because I was too lazy to sit there and glue all of it together, but it still looked just fine. You can barely see the little staple. If I had my own little Etsy shop, I would not staple it. I would have to glue it, but hey, this is just me and for my kids, so we're stapling today. So now that that is all done, you can see I'm just kind of threading in the Happy Birthday Ella with some of the tacos, and you know, I made it work. I wouldn't say it was the best banner in the entire world. I had to hold up the tacos with some more string. You'll see once I string it along the mantle, but you know, A for effort. And this is how the banner came out. Ella loved it, which is honestly all that matters. And it says, Happy Birthday, Ella May. And then I'm also going to show you the balloon arch where I taped on some of the tacos just to add some tacos in there. Now I'm actually just adding her name up here. I made this for her first birthday party and I'm so glad that I saved it because now it's again some more mantle decor. Hopefully next year she'll let me do something besides unicorn, but who knows what 4-year-old Ella will want. When I sent Chris out to get some unicorn plates and napkins, he came back with these cute little pieces on the mantle here. They're like little unicorn, I don't know even what you would call these, sprays maybe? I don't know. It was really cute though. It added a nice little touch. And I just also wanted to say about these videos, my kids go back and watch these videos all the time. So it really is so special to us. If you're watching this, guys, I love you. But Chris also vlogs their birthday parties, so the actual birthday party vlog will be on our family channel, Beaston Family Vibes, later on this week, so you can just kind of see it all come to life after I'm done the prepping. I'm feeling like we got a lot of the more stressful things out of the way, and not more stressful, like I said, more tedious things out of the way, and now I know my cake is definitely nice and cooled off, so I'm going to go ahead and just give that a layer of icing here. And I purchased white and black fondant because I thought I was going to make the unicorn eyes out of it, but I really did not like how the vanilla icing was looking on the unicorn, so I think I had just enough fondant to cover the cake, so it just worked out perfectly. Yeah, I wanted to do a chocolate cake because Ella loves chocolate like her mom. Otherwise, if you are wanting to just do white icing, I would definitely recommend doing a white cake mix. So now we're just rolling out that fondant. I put a little bit of powdered sugar down before we started doing that. I'm just laying the fondant over the part that I know is not going to be covered in unicorn hair. And it really did just work out completely perfectly. You might be able to see it in a later on shot, but the fondant had like a little bit of like a glittery shine to it, so it was really pretty and even more unicorn-like. Now that that's on there, we're just going to go ahead and mix up our different unicorn hair colors here. Touch it because he's staining you.
Thing? With my yoga thing.
You want to stir this?
Yeah.
I love you so much. It's hard, right? You gotta go like this. Like that. Got it? You're doing so good. I was really happy with how the colors came out, and I will say I did have to wind up putting them in the fridge because it was like a little bit too warm. They kept getting a little bit too melty, and then as you're piping, you probably want to put them back in the fridge in between too. You can kind of start to see when your icing is getting too watery. I just used this ear in the horn that I also had from Ella's first birthday party, and I'm gonna just kind of wing it here. I saw something on Pinterest that I liked, and I'm winging it, and I was really happy with how it came out. It's very easy and simple, especially when you have that cake pan. It was, I don't know, I was really happy with how it came out. I'm starting to see that it's getting a little bit runny, so after this I'm going to set it in the fridge for a little bit, give it a break, and then come back to it. My sister is here and she is making unicorn horns. She made these for my baby Sprinkle and for Ella's first birthday party. But the first thing that I said when I found out that I was having a girl was, oh my gosh, I get to have my unicorn nursery. So I must have embedded the unicorn love into her. So all you do is melt these caramels in the microwave just for a couple of seconds, and then they kind of get pliable like this. Wrap it around your gluten-free pretzel rod and dip it into chocolate and decorate it. I'll show you again, but I wanted to keep working on the cake, and after I let them cool in the fridge for a little bit, I just continued to layer. There really was no like right or wrong way to do this. You can also do like the little flowers for the hair. You can do whatever you want. Now that that's all done, I'm just using my finger to kind of separate the face and the neck, and that's literally all you have to do is just slightly take your finger, and then not too hard because you don't want to break the fondant, which I know, fondant. I cannot say it the right way, just like how I say Aldi instead of Aldi, but you know, that's just me. So I used the black fondant to make the eyes and eyelashes, I guess, because it's like a closed eye, is the classic unicorn eye, but it was just so pretty and sweet. And then I'm just going to use some of that pink icing to make some cheeks and a little nose. I found these little golden star sprinkles, and I thought that would be a nice little touch of glitz for the unicorn hair. Next up is a little Pinterest versus reality. I saw that you can use like vanilla Oreos. These are organic birthday cake cookies. They are not Oreo brand. They're gluten free. So maybe that was the reason why. But first you take all the icing out of the middle and then you have to cut them in half to have your taco shell. And I must have broken a million of them to be able to get the amount of taco shells that I got. So it felt kind of wasteful. They did come out really pretty. But now that my sister has all the caramels wrapped on the pretzel rods, she dipped it into chocolate, and we're both kind of working together side by side simultaneously. That's why I keep going back and forth. But anyway, you just put the two sides of the shell, which are the cookie, together and fill it with chocolate icing. That's your meat. And then I got green sprinkles for my lettuce and orange sprinkles for my cheese. Everything was from Michael's. And then I got some tiny little red sprinkles for like the taco sauce. I will say I was really happy with how they came out. The fact that they were completely edible and cute to go on our cupcakes. And then my sister is using some more melted chocolate, which is also from Michael's, to kind of just give it another color. You can see here my icing thing plopped off the top, and that's why those cupcakes look like that, but it's nothing some tacos and some sprinkles cannot fix. Also, the icing that I'm using here is the leftover icing from the unicorn hair, so that just wound up working out great. Again, these cupcakes are not perfect. I'm not a decorator or a baker, but they looked cute once they were all put together. Also, if you don't have cupcake storage, you need it. This was amazing. Got this from Aldi like a lot of years ago, but they're amazing. I think they do put them back out sometimes. I also got the matching one that's for like pasta salad or fruit salad when you're going somewhere, because they have like a little lid that goes on top of it that has a handle. But I just like to store my cupcakes in here until I'm going to put them out the following day. Alright, so we got all of the baking and dessert type things done, our balloon arches done, and mainly all the big stuff is done. So now I'm just putting out some flowers. I love rearranging flowers when I purchase them. I just saw these at the grocery store today when I was picking up some things, and they looked perfect for the unicorn birthday. and just added a nice little touch. Plus, it makes Ella feel like she got flowers for her birthday, which is really cute. Next, I'm just putting up this unicorn banner. I actually got this before Ella was born. I think I saw it in the Target dollar spot, and I've held on to it ever since. You know, I have a bin in the basement that's actually labeled unicorn because Ella does love her unicorns. And I'm also going to add a 3 balloon up on top here. Somehow it is 12:51 even though I've been doing this all day, but we are on to the next day, and now I'm just getting ready to put together the taco bar banner. Next, I'm just putting out all the straws and the utensils. One of my amazing subscribers, I'm going to zoom in on the sticker so you can see her shop, surprised me by sending this to our P.O. box, and it was absolutely perfect for Ella's unicorn taco birthday. So if you want to check out her shop, her Etsy shop is called Originals by Jessica P, and they have some really cute stuff, so you definitely want to check them out. She also sent those little labels that I tied around. I'm also going to be using those labels for the goodie bags as well. But now I'm just putting in an actual diffuser blend in my diffuser. I found the blend on Pinterest, and it's so extra to do this, but it actually smelled amazing. And I'm going to add some unicorn lights around it that we've also had forever from the Target dollar spot. You know, I always say this, but the Aria diffuser is one of my favorite pieces in the entire house, and I love to decorate it for holidays, so I figured, hey, why not decorate it for a birthday party as well? It's a nice little touch. But next we are moving on to stuffing the pinata. I found this like $10 unicorn pinata a while ago at Aldi, and then I wound up ordering this taco pinata from Amazon just so that we can kind of bring the two things together. It was very challenging making a unicorn taco party, but I just felt like we needed some more taco stuff. So Chris and I always like to have a couple of things planned out for the kids for the birthday party. So we did have a face painter coming. We're doing the pin the horn on the unicorn. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out what the word was when I said unicorn 5,000 times in this video. But it came with this cute little eye cover. And then also, in addition to those activities, they have the pinata as well. We like to kind of go through things quickly so nobody's just kind of like sitting around like waiting for what's next or getting bored. So it's just nice to have like food and then do some games, get your face painted, and then do dessert and presents. But yes, I'm just putting everything up here. I like doing this because when someone asks, hey, where's the napkins or where's the plates or where's the plasticware, you can just point them to the tray and they know that everything is on there. But now we are just putting together these goodie bags. I thought it was adorable. I found these on Amazon and it had like boy and girl unicorns because the boys were like, I don't want a unicorn bag. You know how little boys are at this age. But it was really cute that they all got to have their little individual unicorn bags. I also really love doing this for birthday parties, but just printing out a couple of pictures to kind of show how much they've grown. So for this, I just kept it simple. I got these frames from the Dollar Tree. I thought they were perfect. They're nice and sparkly. And just did her first birthday, her second birthday, and then just a picture of her more recently. And I just think it gave it a really nice personalized touch. And next I'm just wiping off the island. I'm going to put down a tablecloth just because it's so much easier for cleanup. It didn't fit perfectly, but it still looked okay. I also loved taping up these unicorns. I didn't have a plan for them, but my mother-in-law found them at Dollar Tree and she sent me a picture and I said, yes, please get them. So I just wound up taping them around the kitchen. I thought it gave it such a cute little extra touch. And last but not least, I'm just going to go ahead and set up all of the dessert and food. So I love having these acrylic cupcake stands. I've used them for so many birthdays and just different events in general. And you can also take them apart. There's like screws in them if you want, or you can just leave it big. But yeah, I just like having the acrylic because I feel like it goes with everything. So here are the unicorn taco cupcakes. I just felt like they were so pretty, and I never knew you could make unicorns and tacos look good together. until this cupcake stand. And now I'm just putting out the unicorn horns. And then for food, I was going to do like my own taco bar, and I just chickened out at the last minute. I was also going to make my own icing and also chickened out at the last minute, which I'm glad I did because I still was working for a full day straight and then the morning of the party. So, we do what we can, and that's what I want to say. Like, whatever works for you for your children's birthday, if you just go to a place, bring goodie bags, order pizza, and call it a day, that's just fine as well. If you buy a cake, make a cake, whatever you do, I'm sure it's amazing for your kid's birthday. This is just really what I love to do. My mom always made my cakes and stuff growing up, so it's nice. I also purchased the fruit that I was putting out and the veggie tray. To make the veggie tray look nicer, I just took it out of the plastic and put it on to this. But yeah, I also got it catered by, I was going to say Chick-fil-A, my other second favorite C-word restaurant, but no, Chipotle. So we did have the taco thing going on in there. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and let me know if you're still watching right now what kind of theme your kid had for their birthday.